As a Christian, do you find it hard to cry out to God when you are facing tremendous things in your life? Especially when they might be life altering? I know a number of Christians who feel that they are to give thanks in everything. And to be clear, that's not wrong. It says in 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18 that we should rejoice in everything. We should give thanks. But what are we giving thanks for? We don't have to thank God that we might be dying or thank God that someone we love is not doing well or thank God that we are going through awful circumstances. Rather, we can thank God for who He is so that in the midst of these things, we can cry out for help. God desires to be known. Let's be clear on that. The Old Testament story in the Bible is entirely about God wanting to be known and have relationship with his people. And I've been reading through Joel. This is God speaking through the prophet Joel. The first chapter is ways that the people are to come together and cry out to God because of the extreme life-changing situation they are experiencing. They have lost their sustenance, their land, their crops, their animals are groaning. And yet, God doesn't say, give thanks. God says, cry out. Come before me together. Public crying out to me. It is okay to pour out your heart before God. It is okay to hurt. It is okay to be frustrated at pain that you're experiencing. It is okay that you're sad or angry with things. While you are giving thanks to God that He is so big, He also is big enough to carry our burdens. There is so much that people face and they think they can't just give it over to God because they're not supposed to act like that. Folks, that's not the gospel message. God desires to carry your burdens, and He is big enough that what seems so massive to us is really something that's so easy for Him to carry. God is here. He will sustain you. Give it to God.